corner is the most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Sprint 2 with a great start from the front runners at the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. Another old lead from through 1 already. Davison and Sinka wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Allen. And the rolling was finding at the front already as well. Phase there, Katakazina.
Yes, he did.
Laboring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. We're not going to stop. Shane Ratcliffe fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway. James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stone Street on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say Sinka. Off of the Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punches straight into the wall on the left hand. And we're underway at Suzuka for the final race of the season. It's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. And we're on green, hold it up the line. Absolutely play.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are at one of the hottest parts in the world with a crazy track where even some baseball gets played every now and again, but we are at the Hernandez track tonight. The correct pronunciation is the Autodrome Hernandez Rodriguez. That's as close as I'm going to get tonight, considering I've just literally sat down. The boys in the background have been waiting for me. We are having a cracker tonight. We are at round 3 of the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals, and have a look at the field. It is huge. We have got them packed all the way to the rafters, not like the TV series, but like this amazing race we're going to see. Let's have a look at the ladder and where everyone is sitting after 2 rounds, and this is our 3rd, so we can see what the action is going to be like. In the AMs, 45 points difference between Brendan Hickman and Wayne Edwards. So there's a lot of points to be won in a super sprint night, which is every night when it comes to the Toyota GR86s. In 3rd place, we've got Greggy Johnson, who I believe won't be here tonight. He's probably somewhere in Pakistan at the moment, sipping something spicy. And in 4th place, Ash Glover from Rogue Racing. In 5th place, David Bowman, Privateer, only another further 5 points behind Ash Glover. Stephanie Piccoli, Apex Sports League, in 6th place. Shane Newlands from Euler Racing in 7th. David Simmons from YP Pool Racing, Apex Sports League, in 8th. Brad Anderson from Team SRW Motorsports in 9th. Joey Black, Privateer, in 10th. And Brad Dines in 11, who has been dining on a lot of accidents of late. Let's have a look at the Pro-Ams, and it's tough points up there as well. Only 45 points or so between the top 5. Trev Mortimer is leading the Pro-Ams out for Rogue Racing Australia in 1st place. Cam Hardwick from SLM Academy in 2nd. A hiccup. Thomas Cooley from Koala Cartel in 3rd, and Brandon Levin from SRW in 4th. Thomas Sonny Sina, SLM Academy, had a great run last night in the Super Formula Lights, is in 5th place. Greg Crook, Privateer, in 6th. Ryan Price from Leaky Lounge Races in 7th. Stevie Daniels, LCR, in 8th. Chris Tomlin in 9th. Elliot D from Team Pear Shaped Racing in 10th. Joshua Key from Team SRW Motorsports in 11th. Kevin Wakefield, Kevstar Racing in 12th. And in 13th, Mark Snow from SLM Academy. 14th place, Russell Gander, Vortex Sim Sport. 15th, Dean Sinkovich from Team SRW Motorsports. And in 16th, our resident admin for the 86ers, Mark Cochran from Apex Esports League. All right, down the pointy end where it is as close as it could be. Have a look at this. We're looking at about 32 points going to the top 7. This is absolutely epic out here. Doug Gowans, or Doug as he appears on some of the documents, Full Throttle Racing / SLM Academy, is in 1st place. 2nd place is Danny Bartouche from SRT Motorsports, 8 points behind him. Cruz McVie from the Koala Cartel is on equal points with Mr. Bartouche. Joshua Horton from Minion Esports is 4 points behind. A total of 12 points just in the top 4. Carter Dines from Dynatune Racing, a further 6 points. There's 18 points for you. Liam Tipping, another 16 points from Koala Cartel, 32 points for you. Liam James Jensen, Koala Cartel, on the same point structure. What a close top 7 that is. Jace Douglas is a little bit further back from Murray Performance Racing, 30 points, 30 points, and Alex Zekas is his teammate in Murray Performance Racing is only 2 points behind. Callum Hodgkinson at 3rd, 4 points behind him from OPR. Mitchy Noble from Apex Esports League in 13th, points behind those boys, sitting in 11th. 12th, Ray Oliver, our resident SLM Motorsports FIFO, is a further 28 points behind those boys. And in 13th, Matty Boylett from Murray Performance Racing, and 14th, Cooper Barnes from Murray Performance Racing. What a absolute run we're going to have tonight, and how close, James, how close is that for the title for each series? It's like 30 points to 20 points to 10 points. It's amazing. Did we lose him? I think we lost him. Looks like Mr. Watson's mic's down, or his server's dropped down, but that's okay because We know me. I can talk underwater, and I will just keep on talking while I have to. Look, it's going to be an absolute cracker tonight. The boys are going to be on a track which is not very well known to them. It is an offshoot of the F1 track, and it looks bloody amazing. The amount of cars that are going to be out here on this track is going to be absolutely nuts. Let's put up the track details and have a look at the weather and temp and all that sort of jargon at the moment. All right, so the track length, this is the EV circuit version of it, 1.58 miles, so just a shade over, just under 3Ks in our language. It's in Mexico City, obviously, and we've got a triple sprint tonight. So we will have, top 10 reverse for the from the first heat to the second heat, and then the third heat will be a top 5 reverse. Today's temperature is about 68 Fahrenheit. I'll have to get Cobes to change these to normal Eastern Standard sort of type configurations. 68 degrees is about 25 degrees and air temp, and the track is just a touch hotter. Southeast, 3 kilometre winds, mostly cloudy. Hope it doesn't get too cloudy. Some of the sections are sunny. If it gets too cloudy, it's going to be a bit hard for us in some spots, and I don't want to be cold in the shade too. Mr. Watson's back. Mr. Watson, how are you doing? We had a bit of technical issues. We lost you. I wasn't sure if I was going to come back or whether I was going to be sitting here talking to myself all night.
Discord decided to do a big old messy right there, right as we got on air. So you trailed off mid-sentence, and I did not hear you for a long time. That's how I knew something was wrong.
All good, man. There's people out there in the chat already. Dr. COK. Howdy. Apex Mitch, howdy, and good luck. Racing, also Apex lads. Watching from the campgrounds at Winton here. So he's out at Winton having a bit of fun. Ray Douglas, go Alex, Matty, Cooper tonight. Jet will be on board. Go for the Murray boys. So, yeah, go out for a big shout out for those boys. I'm going to have to get you to change that, Doc, because that nearly got me that kid.
It was very nearly a little mistake there, or depending on if it was early in the morning, a big mistake.
Yeah. What they call a faux pas.
But I'm very glad my Discord came back in time for me to hear this.
What are we thinking here tonight? We're thinking a very tight track. Can we have the track up for a minute, Cobe, so we can show the people the tightness of this? And you can see it right here. Maybe we can follow one of these cars around as well at the same time. Have a look how tight this double right-hander is. 2 right-hand apexes, and it gets you're coming around it, and it gets tight all of a sudden. You just run out of track as well. It's crazy.
It's really weird. It basically takes the oval and then adds this weird little chicane bit in the middle, and then on the outside it adds like another long bit to the track that kind of looks like it's shaped like the one commentator that we can't really discuss his name about right now. It's quite interesting. The Formula E does love their weird track layouts, and the EV circuit here at Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez definitely does not disappoint on that.
Yes, definitely does not. I reckon we should call our resident chat person Dr. Appendage. How you go? There you go. Bit easier. A little less trouble out of that one. Dr. Appendage keeps me out of the naughty bin, that's for sure. But look, the times are already looking spectacular. The boys are tearing it up. We've just got Jed Ermit, got himself a 124.364. Cruz McVee is a 124.584. We've got a few 24s there. Daniel Byrne, and welcome back. You guys haven't seen Daniel Byrne race, but Daniel Byrne for Carling Motorsports, a very successful driver. He does the SFLs as well. We'll have to have a chinwag with him about getting him back in there as well, with his teammate, whose name I am just on the tip of my tongue and I can't remember. but I will remember. So he's back on action. Dougie Gowans is at the pointy end again. Danny Bartouche as well, who we've seen doing very well on the ladder at the moment. So a little bit of consistency. He hasn't been at the very, very pointy end, but he's been consistent right through the series, hasn't he? So top fives he got last week, so that was pretty good for him. That was a turnaround performance from round one.
Yeah, it has been quite the bad break season that we've kind of gotten used from him in the last season. He's been catching some breaks and get some real good runs that are proper displays of his speed and skill.
Thomas Cooley ends up in the wall and rotating the opposite way.
Park there.
What? Oh, that's not a good spot, is it, mate? That could be a spot where we could have a lot of headaches.
Yeah, methinks the safety car driver might be busy again.
Who's in the safety car tonight? I think it's Stefan McCartney. It is our resident Kiwi and racing teammate of Greg Barber, our race director. So Steph McCartney will probably be out there. He's probably done a fair few laps on here already, knowing him. But yeah, it's. What are you thinking? We're thinking a couple, a race, or we're thinking one a race? What do you think?
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we see one a race, just because of the fact that this track is so narrow and there's so many places to either make a mistake or make a slightly ill-advised move that will send a car spinning, and yeah.
Now they're having trouble getting around each other. Doc has changed his name to Doc2144. Lovely. We'll definitely won't get him in. And Greg Barber has said it's Jason Depp in the safety car tonight. Oh, good. Our resident safety car driver is back. I thought he was off. If you guys get bored tomorrow and want to watch some racing, the Haltech Oil Super Series will be broadcasting on KO, SBS, free to air tomorrow and all that. Hey, Mitch, if you're bored tomorrow, just watch the replay. Give us some more shout outs and views. I'm race engineering, repairing a Legends car tonight. Oh, well done, mate. Race engineering, good on you. Make sure you take heaps of photos. All right, we are down to the last 6 minutes or so of qualifying. So we've got Joshua Horton has got himself way up into the pointy end at the moment, the 124.135. Just saw someone rotate that around. I think it might have been Pricey, or maybe not. Jed Van Ermit is got himself a 124.36. A lot of 24s at the moment. Ryan Price is up there too. Cruz McVie, 124.3. He is only literally 2 100ths difference on Jed's time. Ryan Price of 124.6. Well done, Ryan. Dougie Gowans, 124.7. Oh, Cruz McVie nearly ended up in someone's front bonnet. Carter Dines. Oh, Danny Bartouche just popped himself up into 7th place as he came around there. Let's have a look. I swear we'll get the qualifying ticker going one day. Won't we, Cody? Okay, Apex Mitch says the cars are really cool, though little M209 motorcycle engines. There you go. A little bit of... Oh, that is a very close exit around that corner, isn't it? That wall really sticks out a bit across through there.
Yeah, that is interestingly designed.
It is. I'm looking at it right there as well. It's just sharp bits sticking out everywhere. So this is like a double right-hander. You come in close, and you can't come in too close because you're going to get that bit that sticks out come across you and rip you apart. But that's like a double right-hand, double apex. You've got to be really careful through there. We've got McVie going through here.
The thing that amuses me the most about Formula E is the fact that, the FIA makes tracks go through all these crazy lengths to make them grade 1, and making sure that they're as safe as possible. And then they look at the tracks they make at Formula E, and it's like they just did a whole line. Yeah, did a whole line and went, all right, this is what we're going to do. And we're going to have a death wall over here and maybe a spike pit. Oh, this is gonna be great.
Yeah. Full metal
It's
jacket. And you know what? The cars are so fast, they're doing everything they can to slow them down. That's what a lot of this is. It's just trying to slow them down. Just let them go flat knacker. Put them on a proper F1 track or something like that. And then, I know they're not allowed to because of the licensing and stuff like that. But, man, how many expired F1 tracks are out there across Europe and the UK that would be able to handle it straight away? All they need to do is do a bit of lawn mowing.
Well, actually, that's actually not the case. The reason why they run these kind of wacky circuits is because they need a track with a lot of hard braking zones to help regenerate the energy, and they just, because of that, they can't really do well at a track that they go full throttle at for a long period of time. Like they ran a race at Portland, and like we know what Portland is. We've broadcasted it here on SRW, and they were like going fairly slow and in a big draft pack trying to save energy. And Portland is only under 2 miles. So
knock on the door. They're not ready to compete at a proper motorsport level. But,
Yes.
It is what it is. It'll get there one day. Once they start using the solid-state batteries and stuff like that, the technology will go forward. But back to the business end, because we could talk about rubbish sports all over the place. And don't get me started on F1, because I've had a killer week already. My rants will go crazy. Joshua Horton is at the pointy end. He's just cracked the 23s, 23.99 on his 23.919 on his last lap. 121 is getting issues, so he's just been told that that's Joey Black, that he might have to go in and have a look at that. Jed Ermit, so we've got 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 6th place to Ryan Price, all under the 25s. But where are we for the full second? It's about 7th at the moment. Today's a little bit different, isn't it? Normal. Normally we've got them out to about 10th, 15th place, eh?
Yeah, I think just because there's so many areas to make a mistake, and track, it seems hard to learn and almost counterintuitive to what you expect the racetrack to do. It doesn't super surprise me that we're getting a bigger gap than what we're accustomed to.
Yeah, I think they just should do what I do, just drive the lines on. Just we knew that was going to happen, and it's happened to Joshua Horton. Oh, he's hit that real hard.
Ambulance.
Real hard.
The ambulance.
What? That is a really tough spot to hit. That would put a fair bit of power through the hands if you had the force feed up a fair bit.
It just doesn't make any sense. How is that safe? I give up.
Well, we'll do it as I have a sip of my leftover dinner, my Macca's Sprite drink. Oh, Hickman's just popped up. Oh, that's the 16th place. Okay, I have to scroll down a little bit further. But in the other title areas, you can see Ryan Price in the Pro-Ams has got himself all the way up to 6th place. Trevor Mortimer behind him. If you just flick back the screen to where you had it just a few seconds ago, Cobes, then it was the highest. Am was just there sitting in, I think it is, where is he? I can't see him anymore. I think, is it Glover? Here it is. Yes, it was Glover. There you go, in 13th. And he's got himself a big gap all the way to 17th to Brendan Hickman. And then 3rd place, Wayne Edwards. So the AMs are spread out a lot. I'd suggest that they would... there's a few short tonight too, by the look of it. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the AMs in tonight. So a few of them didn't want to pay for the track, and then probably some of them saw the track and thought, "Ooh, this is pretty scary." Actually, it looks like a curled up rat with its tail hanging out.
It does.
All right, qualifying is over, ladies and gents. Just ticked over as we go. We know that at the 15-minute mark, it just goes bang, chop goes the knife, and then all of a sudden we are into 20 minutes worth of nail-biting racing. at the pony end, the top end, we have got Jed Van Ermer. It's his first pole, I think, tonight too. And he snuck that in just at the very end to get that top spot. Joshua Horton in second place, only 1/100th behind him. Cruz McVie, 5/10, and he is in third. All the other ones, I'm going to get these boys to update their SDK so all their leagues pop up properly. Dougie Gowan's in 4th for FTR. 5th place is Daniel Byrne. 6th place is Ryan Price. 7th place, Trev Mortimer. 8th place, Danny Bartouche. 9th place, Carter Dines. 10th place, Thomas Cooley. And the boys are going to be going hell for leather as we go to the top 11. They're already racking them up down there. Alex Azekas, Murray Performance in 11th. Greg Cook, 12th. Ash Glover, 13th. Chris Tomlin in 14th place. Elliot D in 15th place. Row 8, which is 16th place, Cameron Hardwick. Brendan Hickman in 17th place. Russell Gander in 18th. Thomasina, 19th. Wayne Edwards in 20th. We go. We're nearly there. Barbs is racing as fast as I am at the moment. 21st place, Kev Wakefield. 22nd, Mark Cochran. 23rd, Mark Snow. 24th, David Simmons. 25th, David Bowman. Steph Piccoli in 26th, Joey Black in 27th, Jacob Trainer 28th. And don't know what happened to Dean. I don't think he set a lap in the end. Neither did Shane Newlands by the look of it. So 2 that lift off the bottom of there. We have 32 on track tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, these boys are getting warmed up. The engines are revving.
I think Dean's having connection issues.
Yeah, I think he is. He's been having a bit of here he is. He's back again. But has had a bit of PC issues with his VR just locking up on him and having to start again. But ladies and gentlemen, we are here just about to tick it over with about 20 seconds to go. We are here at an amazing, amazing track of is it Mexico City? It is Mexico City, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, I thought so. And we're going to have an absolute perler for the Warren Brown Chowder GR86 Nationals. Round 3 out of 9. The title is already getting very tight with a lot of drivers taking different runs and different wins out of each of the heats, spreading the pain and the points. But tonight we're going to have an absolute cracker. Will Dougie Gowans be able to get it off the line and stay on the line? We got Van Ermer and Joshy Horton up the front. Joshy Horton extremely fast on the takeoffs. Cruz McVie, very fast lap pace. And Ryan Price amongst the pigeons there. The engines are revving, and we are go, go, go for round 3 of the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. As we come down the main straight, we've got Jed Van Hermans, who's been taken by Joshua Horton, 2 wide, coming to 3 wide, coming around that first corner. We've already got Mortimer being rotated through there, and he is caught in the middle. Everyone else is slowly getting around him, and finally, we are not getting a bottleneck where everyone is slamming into each other. Horton has got the lead already with 3/10 as he's coming around the tight right-hander. Will he be able to keep it off the grass? He does just. Van Ermer is behind him. Dougie Gowans has got himself a few places up. Cruz McVie is up there as well with Danny Byrne. Welcome back, Danny Byrne from Carling Motorsports. That's one of JP's. He can give it, he can take it, and he races all the way through. The rest of the field is coming through quite nicely. Bit slow at some of the corners. I just saw Kevin Wakefield on the bottom screen hesitate coming through the back end and nearly got piled into the back there with his hesitation. You can tell that some of these drivers do not know the track very well, and they're braking in places where they don't. Looks like a bit of puff of smoke in the back, Mr. Watson. Was that right?
Yeah, I think it might be Wayne Edwards. It's one of the Crime Wave cars.
Yeah, I tell you what, the back end of the field, Ryan Price is leading some of those boys down there, chasing Kevin Wakefield through. And you can see straight away while the race is on who doesn't know the track. It'll fix itself up by heat 3. But I tell you what, early on, have a look how close that was by Joshua Horton then. But the following car, 56 is a little bit of love there. Little bit of love. We're going side by side there. We've got, Joshua Horton's got it back. I almost lost where I was, but Van Ermer got himself into a really good position. But Joshua Horton, very, very tactically smart, got himself back in the right position to get across the front. Dougie Gowans has got pressure from Cruz. Oh,
Safety car.
Yeah, safety car. Oh, we had a car upside down on turn one.
What?
Yes, we'll get to have a look at that. Not in the trees. There he is.
Oh, my goodness.
David
That's
Simmons.
David Simmons?
Yeah.
Wait, you can't
On
park
his
there.
lid. You know what? I'm not surprised because I was watching the cars up and around him.
Oh, my
cars.
God.
Let's go back a little bit on that. The cars up and around him were, you could tell they didn't know the track very well. They were doing some silly things, and he's gone through here. He's missed his brake marker. He's hit it. He's bounced back. He's bounced back and straight into, who is that? Was that Wayne Edwards he hit?
I don't think so.
No.
I couldn't
Well,
tell.
Ducky Gowans is in the pits too for some reason. Not sure. Who's that crawling back?
I'm not sure. I was just about to ask.
So in the pits is Danny Bartouche and Dougie Gowans. Was that Bartouche that came through and hit that car? I think it must have been. Yeah, Mark Snow's gone in the pits as well. So some of these boys obviously had a bit of damage as they've gone through. But even the safety car, who's that in front of them? Because he's not even fast enough for the safety car to slow down enough.
I think they waved Jacob Trainer by. At least that's what I heard.
Okay, possibly, yeah. How did that happen? Fastest lap so far is Jed Van Emmert, the 126. Good to see these boys out there going crazy. I think a few people were actually scared of this track, and there's good reason for it. I was watching the back markers through here. Oh, and it was messy. It was messy.
Yeah, I don't think their fears are unfounded. This and I believe that this is on the official schedule, which is why we're running it. And honestly, I don't know if the person who put it on the official schedule should be given a raise or shot, because this is both the greatest thing I'm watching and the dumbest thing I'm watching all at once. It is phenomenal.
These cars they're pretty nimble around these sort of smaller tracks and this sort of thing that's out there. But you know, I guess we'll get to see. They haven't got the speed. They've done 2 laps. We've seen some great passing already, some great battling. I'm watching these guys under safety cars, and I don't know what the hell's going through their heads. I just saw Wakefield and whoever's in front of them nearly come together again. All right, safety car is about to pull away. Okay, so there's a few people leaving the pits now. I'm going to try to catch the back of the trail. But 34 odd cars on track. All the Warren and Brown GR86 series, and the boys are going to get ready to go. Safety car has pulled away. No more weaving. So we've got Joshua Horton, Van Hermit, McVie, Byrne, Cooley, Tzazikis, Cook, Hardwick, Dines, Tomlin in the top 10. We're just about ready to go. All right. He can go whenever he wants now. Have a look at this train. Have a look how close they all are. He's got them all backed up like a snake. And have a look at Jed on the back of him, and he's holding tight. Here we go. Joshua Horton put the pedal down. The boys coming from the back end of the pack, the middle pack, a little bit far behind, got a little bit stumped, but Joshua Horton takes this out nicely. Oh, my God, how close did Jed get there? His tail just wiggled around that corner nearly. Yeah, I think we're going to see more incidents on that first corner, man. That is one hell of a spot where the wall just sticks out just that little bit too much. Keeping off the green on the outside here makes it a bit hard as well. All these tight corners have got a little bit of grass coming into the apex and coming off the apex, so we're going to see issues there as well. Oh, Looks like Joshua Horton just painted a black line with his mirror all the way down. Ryan Price got himself was getting a black flag, but couldn't serve it under safety car conditions because you can't do a drive-through under safety car conditions. And then he was told by race control that he will get it afterwards, so wait for it. But then he's gone and served it on his own anyway. So he goes, RC goes, I don't know why you've done that. And he's pulled over to the side now. He's sitting there thinking to himself, what have I just done?
Yeah, that's rough.
There's a bit of conversation going there, car 56. Do you want to tow? Because he's just parked there at the moment. He's probably been talked down off the ledge by the boys in the lounge. All right, at the pointy end, Joshua Horton still got the pressure on by Van Ermit, Cruz McVie behind them, very close and very tight.
Oh, we got car around.
Oh,
it's Gowns. Gowns around.
Again. Gowans is going around the outside again. A little bit of... I can just see these boys getting tighter and tighter. I can't see Gowans at the moment. I'll have a look on the bottom camera to see if I can see Uncle Doug. There he is, Uncle Doug. He's on his lonesome trying to get back to the pack. We'll see where we are at with that. Bryce is up and racing again. It's good to see he's out and about. Stephanie Piccoli is out there having a bit of a chase down. She's got David Bowman and Wayne Edwards fighting behind them. David Bowman's got himself an interesting livery going on there at the moment. But we can see that at the moment Joshua Horton is just in cruise control. This track is not an easy track to pass. You've got to be very close under brakes in some of these spots. Otherwise... Oh, 07. Yeah, what's he done? He didn't know it was a thing. Served his black flag under safety car conditions, and he goes, sorry, I didn't know it was a thing. Oh, Mr. Gowans, come on, man. You should be reading his rule book and know it better than others. David Bowman's in the pits now. Ryan Price is in the pits now as well. And show is obviously Jason Depp is because he's the safety car. But we are into the halfway of the first heat. And the action has subsided just a little bit at the moment. The boys are not getting into the argy-bargy as they were early on. All right. Okay, so Dougie Gowans has got damage on his car and he's got to serve this. He wants to get it fixed first, so he's got to go out and fix his car, then come back and serve his black flag. Otherwise, he won't be able to get around to serve his black flag because the car will go kaputskis on him. Joshua Horton is in. He had the fastest lap with a 1:23.960, and Jed Hermit just come in from behind him and hit it with a 1:23.8. And now Joshua Horton's back to a 23.96. What's my computer doing? I do not know. But it's changing them around. But it looks like it's glitchy out there for the drivers as well, Mr. Watson. A few of them having issues with IT tonight.
Yeah, and that's been a trend that I've seen a lot in the past week or so in a bunch of different series. So it's disconcerting to say the least.
Yes, Iracing doing their bit of updating, and yeah, I swear they must have shares in one of the. I tell you what, getting clunky in the back there. David Simmons, Dougie Gowans, and Mark Snow all got a little bit clunky coming around of those corners. Joey Black's calling that in because there was a bit of contact as it came through. But they're all gapping out a bit, mate. Let's have a look at the map with all the cars on it, because you'll see there. When we get to that, you'll be able to see that they're all gapping up against each other. They're all taking up a lot of room on the track. All right, They all seem to be calmed down a bit too, don't they?
Yeah, I think they realize that they got to be careful, otherwise any mistake or ill-advised move will end in certain doom for everyone on this track.
And doom being a wall and into the pits. Yeah, 100%. I've got at the bottom, I've got Ash Glover, Thomas Cena, and Mark Cochran having a bit of a stoush. They're one of the closest ones, but now that I've looked at it and it's updated, Kev Wakefield's got a little bit of a battle behind these guys as well. Have a look at these boys coming through. Mortimer's pushing his way through there. He's just tucked in to the side of Brandon Hickman. Hickman's being passed now again by Danny Bartouche. They're just taken liberties of each other. Mortimer has got the inside line. What's Kev doing?
Whoa!
You got to leave racing room, Kev, mate. Kev's just called that in. I don't know how he can call that in, mate. He's got to allow racing room, mate. There's nothing about it. The guy's there. There was room to get through. Oh, no. And we're in the wall. This could be another safety car. That's Stephanie Piccoli, and I'm not sure who that is with her. Well, yeah, Wayne Edwards. I thought it might be with the chrome that have gone around. Yeah, I'd see some of these boys should have practiced this track. It's obvious that they haven't. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's, again, come around that corner and not realised either she's there or not giving her room. She was right beside him the whole way. Oh, that sucks. Steph's copped it for that. Here we go, another drive.
How about to leave in the space?
Who was that?
I don't know. I was too busy.
I heard a 3 in there, but not sure. Jace Douglas is saying, "G'day, Steve. How you doing?" Hello, Mr. Douglas. Good to see you out in the chat, but why aren't you on track? All right, even there, race control starts to sound a bit more relaxed. I think everyone is backed off, big time.
Yeah, it's a lot less chaotic than we were expecting and what we saw in the first few minutes. Yeah,
I think the hard walls have put the fear of God on some of these drivers because they've backed it right off. They're everyone is fighting, and it is like I think I said it a few more times. I got a week off the penalty points. That's right, I forgot about that. Gallaray, g'day lads. Liam Jensen here. Both Liams are having a week off. Go Koala Cartel. The Koala Cartel are doing well tonight. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying, but yeah, I'm repeating myself over and again, but you can see who hasn't practiced. You can see the boys that haven't practiced. They're stopping in weird positions and not going with the flow of the car.
Yeah, and it's now made the race pretty docile.
Yeah.
And like, yeah. I feel like unless you're a certain type of alien, I feel like this is one of those tracks where you can turn 1,000 laps and still be completely confused on what the heck you're supposed to do around here.
And I just say, what the heck just happened? What's Joshua Horton doing in 5th place? What have we missed? Joshua Horton was in first, leading by about 75 seconds, and then all of a sudden I can see him now on the system in behind Thomas Cooley.
Yeah,
that is weird. That was like in a matter of seconds. I turned from one screen to the other screen and he was gone.
Oh, I found it. He hit the wall. He hit the turn 1 wall with the rear and it shot him around.
Is it this spot here? Oh,
it sure
this is the spot we said. This is the spot we said is going to be dangerous for the drivers. And we've seen a few come very, very close. We saw Jed Ermit come very close to that wall in the first 2 laps. And we were saying how it was going to be a killer place through there. And it was. Here we go. There's another drive through. Car 17 failing to leave racing room on lap 9. Car 17 is Wayne Edwards. That was the incident we saw with Stephanie Piccoli. Wayne Edwards is sitting there at the thing. Jed just hit the wall. Gallagher said Jed's just hit the wall. He has too. Man, we're missing it all. These boys are just doing it all when we're not looking. Come on, guys. Leave it for the cameras.
Right?
Yeah, I know we've got 32 cars to find, but, leave the incidents for us. All right, Thomasina is fighting it here as well now with Mark Cochran, the resident admin. Bottom screen, we've got Dines on the outside of Glover. Oh, look at that, Glover and Alex Tazikis. Oh, that was so. Sorry, not Glover. Greg Cook. Greg Cook drives a white car in both his series. Too wide, we're going at the front here. No, he's backed it off as well. Everyone's... Oh, my God, he's hit it. Is that Herbert?
Yeah.
That's another one here. So that's a second leader of the race to hit the wall. Have a look at the damage on that. His front is cooked, and the rear tyre on the right is hanging up in the air. So we are seeing them drop like bees at the moment. We've got Craig McVie sitting in first place. Cruz McVie sitting in first place. And Daniel Byrne on his welcome back for Heat 2 is sitting in second place. Josh Horton still got his car moving, so he's back. He's still in the race in damage control, getting himself up to third place. And Thomas Cooley fourth, Carter Dines fifth, Alex Zekas from Motor Performance in sixth. So boys are doing extremely well. We've got a reverse top 10 at the moment, pivotal positions at the moment. Russell Gander and Cam Hardwick both sitting in the front row. Gander and Hardwick will have the main spots. Oh, look at that. Thomasina has gone into the wall there with Mark Cochran behind him and Trev Mortimer. There's going to be a lot more dinging and danging going on tonight. I'll tell you what, this is just a warm-up for the big event, which is going to be the next heat as these boys are taking it through. We are down to the last minute as we speak, and the boys at the front have changed. We've got Cruz McVie on the bottom screen in cruise control, pardon the pun. Making his way around. All I need is a drum. Paching. And Daniel Byrne on his comeback. He's 6 seconds behind, but critical points there. He's at a cracker there. And Joshua Horton further 4 seconds behind him as we see some of these boys doing the switchback. That's Mortimer and Cena. We just saw changing positions across the bottom top screen, and then followed by actually in front of them. Who's that in front of them? Cochran, there you go. Bit of work to do there. But we've got Mr. McVie, Cruz McVie, coming round. It's seriously, it sounds like a name that someone's picked out for a movie star. Oh, more contact. Oh, look at Mortimer destroy that car on the last lap. Oh, my God. It's going to be a pivotal point. I picked at the beginning of the race. But, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Cruz McVie coming around the last few quarters. He's coming through the baseball diamond as we speak with the way that place is shaped and this little hard curb on the inside. He's taking the right-hander and another right-hander across again, opening up the track as much as possible as he's coming across towards the finish line, which is going to be in the next few corners. And ladies and gentlemen, Heat 1 is taken out by Cruz McVie. We've seen it a few times. We've seen it already. He's at the pointy end. Round 1 to Cruz McVie for the Warren & Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. Second place, Daniel Byrne from Carlin's Motorsport on his return to the 86s for Season 4. Third place, Joshua Horton, who had a beautiful lead, but decided to take his own car out on that edge of the wall. Side by side coming across the line, we've got Cochran and Cena fighting for every little bit that's left. Looks like Cochran's got the run on him on the outside of the faster line, but Cena's taking the inside line. He's got him across the nose. It's going to be a photo finish. I think Cena's got that to Cochran, and then behind him it will be Carter Dines. No, wrong line, drivers. Behind him will be... No, it's changed. Thomas Cena got him. Mark Cochran was second. Trev Mortimer is managed to fit himself across the line after that. Wow, that didn't look like that on screen at all. At all. Anyway, that is Heat 1 of 3. Oh, no, it's changed. Iracing's changed it back. Thomas Cena did get that 11th place, but that means that Ash Glover and Cam Hardwick are the reverse top 10, starting from the front. We've seen Cam Hardwick do that last week as well and had a cracker of a night. Ladies and gentlemen, Cruz McVie takes Heat 1. He is the winner of Heat 1 of Round 3 at the Hernandez circuit. Second place is Daniel Byrne from Carling Motorsports on his return to the 86s in a fantastic, stable race, making sure he stayed off the walls. Joshua Horton, after he clipped his own wings and rotated himself around out of the lead in third place. Thomas Cooley from the Koala Cartel in fourth place. Carter Dines Tune in fifth. Alex Azikas got himself all the way to sixth place for Murray Performance. Where'd that go? Greg Cook in seventh place. Chris Thomas from LCR in eighth. Cam Hardwick from SLM Academy in ninth. Russell Gander, Privateer, in 10th. Gander and Hardwick are your reverse top 10 leaders. They will actually lead us out in the Heat 2. Ash Glover, 11th place. Thomas Cena, SLM Academy in 12th. Mark Cochran. Oh, my God, my throat's gone already. Mark Cochran, Apex in 13th. Danny Bartouche, 14th. Trev Mortimer, 15th. Brandon Hickman, 16th. Kevin Wakefield, 17th. Dean Sikovic, 18th. He's got himself up a few places from the back of the field. Elliot D, 19th. Stephanie McCauley, 20th. As I cough all the way through all that, and that brings us down to the boys already getting ready for another bash at it and put us under pressure. What's the thoughts after this one, mate? One safety car. We could have had more, but we didn't.
I'm just, yeah, that. This is just a I'm just speechless, honestly. Like, that was absolutely crazy. And it was a weird type of crazy, too, because it was like nothing happened, but yet everything happened. Like, it wasn't like a whole lot of racing and hard moves and dive bombs and stuff galore like we're accustomed to with many of the holy cow, what a race type races that we've had in the last season plus. Was just like a whole lot of randomness and unpredictability.
It's the track,
Oh,
man.
look,
It's
this
the
car
track.
died. Yeah.
It's the track that one corner we picked at the beginning, and it has caused a lot of damage from some of the most seasoned drivers as well have hit it. So it's if it's catching them out, it's definitely going to catch out some of the other guys. Second camera is actually out of Dean's car, out of his window. So we'll be able to actually see the start from the grid there. Actually, I should probably just go from his bumper because from his nose. Because from his window, he's going to be spinning soon, so we probably won't see much. That's the shot. There's the money shot. All right, we're nearly there. Nearly there. Come on. Let's get it rocking, boys. You got one of the cats crying. Who's the dog? Oh, yeah. All right. This is taking a while.
Yeah.
3 minutes 19. We're waiting for someone. I'm not sure who. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are off and running. Heat 2 of the Warren and Brown Tools Cheddar GR86 Nationals. And you can see them all take off in a bit of puff of smoke in the back there. But straight away, Russell Gander has taken it from the lead, following by Chris Tomlin, Cam Hardwick. They're switching it around there straight away. Russell Gander and Chris Tomlin have gone for it. Good old Cam Hardwick is dropped into third place. Carter Dines into fourth. Alex Azikas, they're already trying to swap straight away, putting the pressure on each other. Looks like the back markers in front of Dean have got off to a great start. Elliot D has just passed him on the outside and he's got pressure already. These boys better keep it off the walls. We don't want a safety car straight away. And tell you what, that is so close there by Chrissy Tomlin, Russell Gander. And Chrissy Tomlin, I should say.
Oh no, someone just got turned. It's Jacob Trainer.
Oh, he is gone. Oh, caution back chicane. All right, that car is a bit cooked, ladies and gents. It does not look good at all. Not sure how he's going to get around. Is that Jacob Trainer, is it? It's a new livery.
Yeah.
No wonder I couldn't tell who he was. Oh, he was right. Oh, he didn't know there was a car beside him. Oh, that was a... Oh, Dean's system's gone. He is towing. Dean is towing. His car has gone down to the lower domains where the system has gone. That's unfortunate there. Didn't know that he was beside him. But look, oh, Dean's system's crashed there as well. Look, he can't move. His car is cooked. His car is cooked.
You can't park there.
No, you'll get a ticket there by me.
Wide.
Have a look at the boys going through.
Oh, there's contact.
Oh, these bloody fences in the way, I tell you what. This is a hard track to follow him through. It makes it very, very tough with all these walls coming through. That's why the electric series looks so average. But they're forgetting that they've got cars beside each other. The awareness tonight is not up to where it usually is, that's for sure. They're all worried about the track and not worried about what's beside them as they're coming through. Dines there on Danny Byrne. Danny Byrne's got him around and got in front of him. A bit of tough work there to go. But look at... Oh, he's just missed him. There's a bit of code brown there, but it looks like Piccoli saw that car and just hard-rided it to avoid it, and it was all over for her as well. But I'm not sure if he got too much love through there or not. Let's have a look here. Has he been... Oh, he's been nobbled. He's been nobbled there. Oh, he's got hit twice. One of the Murray Performance cars has given him some love. On the inside, Steph McCauley's actually gone round trying to avoid that car. I think she got startled by it sitting there more than anything. But I tell you what, Thomas Cooley sitting the 128 fastest lap at the moment, 128.456, sitting in third place. Joshua Horton's got himself to the pointy end. Cam Hardwick has stayed with him as well, and he's following through. But look at these boys here. Side by side, 2x2. This is not a track where you can go around corners like that, 2x2. Got to be very, very, very careful. We've got Dines there. We've got Cruz McVie. Oh, no. That is... Slow down when you come around those corners, Jed. Slow down. Oh, you can't reverse there, Mortimer. You can't reverse there. He nearly took 3 cars out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's good. Oh, sorry. Sorry, but I think Mortimer's going to get himself a drive-through there. Reversing back and then... Yeah, I reckon.
Jed almost stuffed it into the wall as well.
Yeah, I could... My gut's telling me he's cooked there. Here's the replay. Oh, on his own. The Murray Performance car.
I think he might have got a slight little tap from the car behind.
Yeah. But look at this, Mortimer. What are you doing? What are you doing there? Oh, mate, no. And then he turns around as the car's coming.
And then
need to watch relative stats. Need to watch. He's just taken 2 cars out with that move. Yeah, that's unfortunate there for Ryan Price, and I think that was Jacob Trainer. But anyway, down the pointy ends, Joshua Horton has just set the fastest lap and he's setting it alight. He's got himself out for 2.6 seconds on Cam Hardwick. I guarantee you he won't hit that same wall again that he hit before. He will learn that lesson very quickly.
I think, Cruz.
Cruz McVie. All right, that car's toast. Okay, who we got here at the green? Coming around the corner.
And
on his own? Was that on his own?
Yeah, but the car, the car in front of him clobbered it, and he just tunnel vision.
He followed the car. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, head for the wall, move the last second. The guy behind you follows you straight into the wall. It'd be like the wacky races, wouldn't it? Look at this. Look at this. That's almost what he's done to him.
Yeah, but the problem is the car ahead of him also clobbered it hardcore, which makes the strategy not work so well.
Unbelievable. We're seeing Carnage City in the second race. We haven't had a safety car, but we did say there was going to be troubles out there. There's Mark Snow trying to steer that damaged car around the track. I think he's got no choice here. He's going to have to tow that car. If he moves the slightest bit, he's going to end up in another car.
Yeah,
but, unfortunate incidents there. There it is there. Look at that. Bush car.
Because there's no way he's going to get that back to pit road.
He hasn't got a Jon Snow hope in hell to get way back to pit road. Did you see what I did there?
Uh-oh. Elliot D went around in turn 1. Oh no, there's cars coming. Okay, it looks like we're safe. Oh, Simmons did it!
Someone
Oh,
else
the
followed
LCR
through.
cars killed it.
It's the same corner, man. See that white line? That's the trajectory around it. Here we go, Elliot D. This is him coming through. What's he done? He's already sliding.
Oh.
He's already sliding. Oh, he's missed it.
He almost
Safety car's
rolled.
been called.
Safety car.
I'm sorry, but
And then
To the
Chris
viewers.
Tomlin goes bam.
Chris Tomlin, another one.
Oh.
I think we've called more incidents than called racing at the moment. I'm sorry, viewers, but it is what it is tonight. It's the new and improved concrete jungle, which is no more Long Beach. This is the Jose Hernandez Mexican circuit. Look at this! Oh, the car has gone straight. What is there 2 cars doing at the exit? Why were those cars sitting at the end of the pit?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Why would you sit at the pit exit?
Oh my god! I have now seen it all, everybody! Oh my god!
That car's damaged. That car's damaged.
Oh,
no.
That
Now we've seen it all. Now we've seen it all.
no way!
That's that's
Oh my
round
God.
2. We are halfway through.
We need a safety car for the safety car.
Yeah,
It's
we
a
are halfway
safety car.
through this run tonight. It's a bit of a clown night tonight, mate. People are just not. Look, there was a post this afternoon by admin saying it's a new track. It's a new track. You know, if you haven't practiced it, take it easy. You know, be aware of the cars around you. But we've got boys that are flying through here, and that first corner, that wall, we said it from the first dot. That's going to be a tough one to get around if you don't drive it clean. And respect the track. The track is going to bite you back, and it's exactly what it's doing. Watch it. It's just calamity. It's the same corner every single time.
Oh man, this is.
Well, it's at least we're
No, safety car's still there.
yeah, safety car's still there. You know what? We're having fun here in the booth and loving it. Who's driving a safety car needs an incident points. That's Jason Depp tonight is driving the safety car. Daniel Clutterbuck, we need a safety car for the safety car gold. Yeah, unfortunately, don't know what one of the SRB cars was just sitting there.
You can call it the unsafety car.
Yeah. Now, we're unlapping cars at the moment. Have a look at the train of cars here. This is going to be really hard to unlap because have a look at all the apexes that you have on this track. Everyone's going to try to stay as far left as possible to avoid contact.
Who knew you had to survive the wave around?
Yeah, yeah. Why am I not racing these, Sinka? Because you know what? A wise man told me if you can't do something, teach it. This is equivalent to teaching. It's just commentating about it because I'd be in these walls, man. I'd love to be out there racing again, but I'm having so much fun commentating these days, and my driving has got worse before it's got better. I'm racing Sunday nights in the GD3s. That's if I can get my VR. Steal my brother's VR to race this week because it died last week just before the race. Just went bang, no power, nothing.
I don't know. With the issues he's having, do you really want to borrow it?
He's gone to the new Oculus 2, and I think his PC's not handling it well. But his old one is okay. All right, pit exit is closed. All right, we'll probably do wave rounds are complete, so we'll do one more lap, and then we're going to have a 6-minute sprint.
looks like it.
Yeah.
And it's wild because it feels like this race has been going on for days, and we weren't even halfway when the safety car came out.
Yeah. GC Gallagher's like, who gets GC Freeze the best serious Sunday bias? Who gets penalised for the impact of the rear end of Joey Black's car? Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, we're getting ready for a sprint to the finish. Josh Horton's got himself some excellent pace. He's actually 2 seconds faster, a second and a half faster than Thomas Cooley, who's in second place. There isn't many that are close to him at the moment. He is tackling this track with great gusto. 6/10 is the closest. All right, no more weaving. Nice. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is heat 2 of 3. Reverse top 10. We've seen Jed Van Ermert to 18 places up. Dougie Gowan's up 13. Wayne Udenwood's up 15. Shane Ewan's up 10. David Simmons up 12. Lots of movement up forward. Joshua Horton up to first row from 7th place. Safety car is in, and we will be going hot any second. Someone's gone out wide. We are going for it. He's taking the outside line as long as... So there is the rule there. So it looks like Danny... Is that Danny Bartouche in the new livery? It looks like he...
I believe it is.
Yeah, he went out wide and overtook a couple of cars coming out of that corner and before the control line. So he may... Looks like he's tried to readdress that at the moment. He tried to back up a few. But tell you what, this is going to be... he's got a... Oh, that's what he's done. He's drawn a target on his car. SRT. Look at his boys go through. Yes, I can see it now. I think the only target he needs is the one he needs to put on his windscreen to aim forward, and he'll be fine. Ben Hickman, he's having a bit of a look at one of the LCR boys. I think that's... is it Stevie Daniels? No, it's Ash Glover.
You know, Dan had said that to me and told me that he was doing that, but I have the memory of a goldfish and completely forgot.
We're going to have to call you Mr. James Nemo Watson. But look at... Oh, he was up on two wheels then?
Yeah, he almost
up on two wheels. That was lucky.
David Simmons around.
Yep. Oh, Simmons is around as well. Is he on his lid again? No,
this time, no.
No, he's not. He's on all four wheels. All right, so we can get back to some real racing, ladies and gentlemen. We are going for it. Bottom screen, we've got Hickman being chased down by Alex Zizekas coming down the main straight. Zizekas is having a look on the inside. You can see on the top screen, David 747 going for a bit of a rotation. Hickman's gone, been passed by Zizekas, and then behind him is Kev Wakefield or Shane Nowens, who are looking at that wall and gave it a full car width of that gap where everyone's been hitting. So let's hopefully they all keep off it going forward. The front of the grid is still looking very hot. Joshua Horton with a 124.47. Thomas Cooley second, Cam Hardwick third, followed by Daniel Byrne. And what you're seeing is Greg Cook being chased down by Daniel Byrne, and you can see in the fins.
Going around, he almost grip rolled as well.
Someone else as well just did a whole heap of smoke in the back of this pack. Oh, I tell you what, I don't feel for these boys out in this jungle at the moment. It's jungle out there. Oh, he's on two wheels. That's the smoke we saw from the back there. He's kept it off everyone else. Has he got himself around without hitting anyone else? He's done well. It was just a little bit too much gusto for there. It did look good, though. A lot of smoke coming from the rears. We've got Joshua Horton still pedaling in his ways at the front. Oh, look at Mr. Cook having a go at Dougie Gowans. He's got the inside line. Dougie Gowans is from of him. He's got Hardwick and Jed Hermit in front of them, making a bit of a tow. Oh, keep off the wall. I think these boys are starting to learn. I think Heat 3 is going to be sensational. Oh, car 95 got himself a penalty for passing before. Oh, so car 95. So so what he's done, he's readdressed it without the RC telling him to do it, and he's got himself a penalty. And even though he's readdressed, there's hitting the wall. Everyone's slapping these walls, so he's got himself a bit of a comms warning there for doubling back on the chat. But look, I always say, don't readdress it if there's anything more than, if you've gained any more than 3 or 4 positions. Just keep going, let RC do it, and then take it on the chin if you have to readdress it or whatever the case may be. But whatever happens under the safety car conditions, you breach safety car, you get a drive through. You can't readdress that. Oh, he's got himself a further penalty for arguing with race control. So he's there for a 30-second stop and hold. Mr. Bartucci isn't going to be happy, but these are the rules we all drive by, and they're the same for everyone. All right, Shane Newlands, he's got a bit of pressure on behind him there by Elliot Lee. Mortimer's lead into him. He rotated around. Oh, no, Newlands on his own. Mortimer beside Elliot Lee slid into him. They both managed to drift that corner, and Wayne Edwards, unfortunately, must have got a code brown and gone straight in the wall because he was seeing the boys in front of him. Oh, that was so close. Watch this, viewers. Look at this. He's gone out wide. He's got 2 wheels. These two have gone side by side.
Oh, no!
More or less just pushed each other out of the way.
And then Wayne Edwards clobbering the wall while that's going on.
Mr. Gander, he's just called something in there. Car 17, 265. This wall is taking more victims than anything else. I've seen more incidents from wall contact than car contact tonight, viewers. So it's a tough one out there. You just got to drive within the track limits. We've got the white flag coming around, so we've got Cruz McVie leading them boys out. Joshua Horton's up there now. What the hell did I just happen? My brain just snapped, viewers. I was like a couple of seconds back, maybe a couple of laps back, or even maybe a race back. But Joshua Horton is at the pointy end of the 124, where he has been all race. Thomas Cooley in second, and Daniel Byrne in third. Cam Hardwick fourth, and John Van Ermert in fifth. Your top 5, they're going to be a reverse top 5. So Cam Hardwick is going to get himself back into a pole position. He's got some killer points tonight. Just by finishing 10th and 5th, he's got to get down to the pointy end again and try to get himself some more points. He ended up finishing on the podium last week doing the same thing. Tell you what, Joshua Horton's not afraid to take those curbs, is he?
No, he is not. He is not afraid to do a lot of things on this track that he really should be.
He's a bit of a freak. Once he gets into a rhythm, he is extremely hard to pass. And the pace is absolutely wicked as he's coming up to the last few corners now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take this around, and here comes our Heat 2 winner, Joshua Horton, up 7 places, taking Heat 2 of the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 National. Josh Horton from Vermilion Motorsports by 5.5 seconds, followed second by Thomas Cooley from the Koala Cartel, and third on his comeback to the 86s, Daniel Byrne from Carling Motorsports comes across in third place. Fourth place comes Cam Hardwick from SLM Academy, and fifth place is Jed Van Ermert as he comes across for the Koala. No, he's not one of the Koala Cartels. Third, yeah. I don't know, man. All this wall banging is giving me a headache, and I'm not doing a best job tonight at all. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Cam Hardwick in fourth, John Van Ermert in fifth, Greg Cook sixth, Dougie Gowan seventh, Thomas Cena in eighth, Alex Tzazikis in ninth, Ash Glover in 10th place. Heat 2 has been nothing but wall contact. without saying too much more. They're going to be doing a 5-minute warm-up now. So hopefully some of these boys will get in there and settle themselves down and take it from there. And let's just avoid that first corner. That is just that right, left into the first corner is killer.
Yeah, there's a old quote about turn one at, I believe, Oshleiben. I forget who made the quote. It might have been Jackie Stewart, but it goes as follows. Whoever designed this first corner needs to be take it to a back room and beat about the head. Yeah, I think it's more apropos for this one. I don't know who co-signed on it.
It's like a chicane that's not a chicane. It's just the wall makes it a chicane. That's all it is. It's like it's a right hander with a wall that sticks out. So it's a tragedy waiting to happen. It definitely wouldn't pass F1 inspections, that's for sure. Can you imagine coming around that corner on an F1 car and driving straight into a wall?
Well, no. You see, the chicane isn't the wall. The chicane is having to go around the cars that are dead from hitting the wall.
Ah, I see you. Yep. Well, that medical center is in a good spot. So this looks like a golf club head. They referred to this as the baseball diamond. But the Formula E version of this track is bastardized, a very good track, actually. A track that I think is a lot of fun.
Yeah, Hermanos Rodriguez is a fantastic circuit, and this track uses approximately none of it.
Yeah, approximately none of it. Definitely, that's the case. There's going to be a lot of action, viewers. We got a timer going down for the warm up, whichever you want to call it. Some drivers will go out there for a bit of a spin, others won't. People like me always go for a spin because we treat it as a practice session because we've usually done not enough or none. So for me, this warm-up is really practice 3. Actually 4, because qualifying would be my first practice. Heat 1 second, heat 2 third, and this would be the warm-up with the 4th practice. So tough little track. Look, he almost rotated himself on his own on the slow pace there.
Yeah, it's funny watching these cars rip roll and almost flip themselves over. It's quite interesting.
It's, you know what, you don't have to go fast in these cars to roll them either. I've rolled one of these cars at Canadian Motorsport Park, coming through the chicane, and just on the entry of the chicane, my car, it just started sliding, and all of a sudden the wheels gripped, and I just went flip onto my lid. And it was no faster than a couple of Ks. It was maybe 20, 30 Ks. That's about it. It was crazy. All right, we're not too far now. 2 minutes to go. A few people having issues out there with internet still. But if you're out there and you're watching and you want to see your teammate or a friend or family member out on track, please let us know during the course of the show. Also, if you're out there and watching, odds on you haven't subscribed, because we still have a lot of people that watch us on a regular basis that haven't subscribed. It actually costs you nothing. You just hit the button, you hit the notification button so you know when we're going, and subscribe button, and then you'll know when we're on track every week. Leave some comments. Let us know what you think of it. It all helps. But also a special thank you to all our supporters out there, the viewers, the drivers who come out every week, and the stream and naming rights sponsors, Shunt Scenery, for supporting us for a fair while now. If you're into flight simulator work, Greg Barber's business, Shunt Scenery, generates 3D rendering for flight simulations programs. Moser Racing, who looks after the Formula Super Light series on a Wednesday night and done that all year this year. Night shift collection for the apparel. Get online and check them out, and on Facebook. Then we've got Grim Industries, the home of the V8 coffee table. But you'd say that it was not for you. Well, then if a Ferrari engine or an Aston Martin engine is, then get in there as well, because they do them too, but they also do the smaller little trinkets as well. Then you can have a look at the boys down at PDD, Finished Driver Development, not just for single drivers, but for teams as well, one-on-ones, setups, everything that you can help you with in a V8 car, Gen 2 and Gen 3. Reach out to Laz or Rian. Oh, look at that close that was. Laz or Rian on Facebook, and they will be more than happy to help you. And the legends that are Warren and Brown Tools, who are moving to new premises in Ajax Place in Altona early next year. And these people have been supporting us from day dot, and without them, we do not have doors even to open. We can't even close the doors or open the doors. We wouldn't have them, full stop. So get out there and support Warren and Brown, just like they support us. I can hear the entry and exit doorbell of Discord, but I don't know where it's coming from. We are down to the last couple of seconds, and then we're going to get rumbling again, viewers.
Where did you hear that? Because I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I could hear. Oh, you know what it is? It's people sending messages in Discord to me. That's what
that'll
is.
do it.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, leave me alone. I'm working. Working here. Anyway, there we go. The top
I'm working here.
Working here. Jed Ermit has got himself up to the front of the grid with Cameron Hardwick again on row 1 for the feature race. Race 3 of round 3 for the Toyota GR86 Nationals, brought to you by Warren Brown Tools. Daniel Byrne on his comeback in 3rd place. Thomas Cooley in 4th place. Joshua Horton in 5th. The reverse top 5. Then we've got Greg Cook in 6th. Dougie Gowan 7th. And Thomas Cena in 8th, and Alex Zekas and Ash Glover in 9th and 10th on row 5. They go all the way back to row 16, viewers. We've got a nice big long colonne of them. You can see them already lining up on the bottom screen as they get ready to tear it up. I'm going to go with a camera this time with Kevin Wakefield. Kev, behave. Right, inside line, we'll go left. Rio, no, we'll go gyro forward. No, we'll go. That's the one we'll do. All right, let's go. What are we thinking, boys? What are we thinking?
I'm going to go with the least predictable route and say this will be a very clean and processional race.
Why would you lie? Look, the boys are doing. They're doing a
You gotta
great
change
job.
it up at some point. It's gonna get stale for the audience.
They're doing a great job out there. They're keeping us entertained. They're putting their lives on the line on that wall. But we're waiting for a couple more cars to get out there, ladies and gents. We are going to go tear it up here at the Hernandez circuit for the final heats for the night. Warren and Brown Tools V8, not Warren and Brown Tools, GR86 Nationals, with some of the fastest boys in town tearing it up, and some newcomers as well going for it. We're waiting for one more to go. Cam Hardwick is making everyone wait to see when he's going to pop out. He's playing my games here. Josh Train, Dean Sinkovic at the back of the grid as well. I'm not sure if Dean's going to re-enter after his technical issues, but we are just about ready to go. The clock is just ticking. 53, 54, 55. Here we go. Hardwick's in. We are a second away to go. Final heated round. Round 3, heat 3 of the Warren Brown Tools V8 Supercar. Again, I'm saying V8 Supercar. The Toyota GR86. It's no unprofessional tonight. We'll take a pay cut. And we are go, go, go. They've taken off nicely. Even down the back, we've seen someone bog it down. Someone hasn't moved down the back of the pack.
Yeah.
It looks like it might be one of the SR. Oh, look at this. Squeeze each other through. Oh, he straightened him up. He did him a favour. How lucky was that? Oh, my God. Who was that got straightened up? That was
Carter Dines got spun in the back, too.
Oh, God almighty. You've just totally lost me there. That was unbelievable. I don't know how they got around there, but Daniel Byrne got himself around the first corner. Second corner was Joshua Horton. Dougie Gowans followed him through. Jed Hermit. And they're still going side by side there. You got Thomas Cena and Greg Cook and Thomas Cooley going for it as well. But Daniel Byrne has got a fantastic start off the line. Joshua Horton's already on the back of him. And Dougie Gowans finally got himself in the top 3 for the night. Will he stay there or will he clip that wall? That's going to be the question. But the pressure from Joshua Horton on Daniel Byrne from the Carlin boys is immense. It's got to be a tight one through here. He just needs to still driver. Very well known at SRW circuits. He has got the racecraft to hold him off, but what will Josh Horton pull off? He's got him coming down the back straight away down the front straight. He's got a little bit of left, a little bit of right. There's not much he can do here. Looks like he's got the inside line. Looks like Bernie's going to try to open it up as much as possible, and Joshua Horton's going to slow it down. Oh, my God. What a way that went through. Oh, look at Dougie Gowans. The run he got was sensational all the way through, and then straight beside him. Bernie's lost 3 places. Jed Van Ermit has gone straight through underneath him and right side by side with Dougie Gowans. Are they going to be able to control it through here? Jed's putting the pressure on Dougie Gowans. Gowans is taking as much as he can. Jed's on the dirt. He's got to be careful. He's going to lose a bit of traction coming out of this. Gowans has got the right-hand side and got him covered. Daniel Byrne's having a bit of a sniff. We can see a puff going the other way on the track. Gowans has got the run through. He's going to keep it off the wall. He's giving him a nudge. He's giving him a nudge. Oh, I'm not sure how that's going to go, which way that's going to go, but we'll see what race control says. Their car just disappeared and reappeared then. All of a sudden, the cars in front of me were 3 wide. It looks like one of the koala cars just popped out of nowhere then and got between Mortimer and one of the other cars, which is Alex Azikas. That was amazing, but, oh, my God, how unlucky can Dougie Gowans be? I think I jinxed him. Oh, Kev Wakefield, I think I heard him say, no, car 15 is towing. Whew, I'll tell you what, action galore.
I just...
Oh, no. Stephanie Piccoli. Uh-oh, where is Stephanie Piccoli? She is in the middle of the track and the car can't move. She's towed. She was allowed to tow. Whew, that was close. I was getting flashbacks of last week when the boys ran up the back of the Dynatune car.
I just, after everything that we've seen tonight, all the death and destruction, that these mad lads still decided to take it 3 wide into turn 1.
So true. So true. But Dougie Gowans is on a rampage here. He's on his way back and coming through. He's got himself back to where... he is in 12th place, dropped 5 out of that. Cruz McVie is up 8 places at the moment, but he is blinking in and out like crazy, McVie. That was one of the cars that we saw disappear just before and pop up. Joshua Horton up to pointy end again. I told you, once you get Joshua Horton out in the free air and you don't have someone fighting with him, you lose the toe on him, it's all over Red Rover. He just tears away. And Van Herbert is fighting to keep a hold of him. He's got 2 seconds on him already. Daniel Burns has got pressure on Van Hermit at the moment with 7 tenths at the moment.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for McVie that his connection is having issues like that. Our winner of the first sprint, he be cruising, but unfortunately his packets he be losing.
This is very true. Kev Wakefield battling it out with Mortimer just across here. And he's lost. How many places did he just lose then? He got taken by Tazikas.
Oh, my goodness. Carter Dines just got demolished in the last corner.
No. Oh, he's sitting there facing the other way. He just did, did call the incident in. Who's he got involved with? He's got involved with 747. Oh, that might be on himself, man. It might be on himself. It looks like 747's tried to avoid him, but he's turned over the top of him. Oh, look how many rotations he got out of that.
Yeah, I think because it looked like Simmons didn't quite track out to the exit curve like Carter was anticipating. And because of that, he just turned across him because he thought he would be a lot higher up on the track.
You know what thought? Oh, I can't say it on air. You can say never assume. Never assume. Tom, that's another one I can't say on air as well. Thomasina just called something in as well. At least this time round, Thomasina isn't wrestling it out with Cam Hardwick and taking his teammate out, as he did last week. Remember that one?
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about that now since Hardwick is on pit road.
Yep, look at that. Here we go down to here. Mortimer's coming on his own, nicely done. Cruz McVie is hugging on the back of Alex Zizekas. Zizekas got a lot of pressure here from McVie. McVie's taking the inside line. Zizekas is gone for the cleaner view and let him come through. He hasn't fought that too much. Probably the smarter thing to do tonight is just keep it clean, and you'll get some critical points out of it. Behind him, it looks... Oh, no!
Oh, what
Did he get help then? That was close, man. Looked like he was real close, but it looked like he lost the rear end, but it might have been a bit of help as well then. I'm not too sure. Who was that? Kev Wakefield behind him that gave him the nudge? No. It was Dougie Gowans that might have given him the nudge there and a bit of extra love. So we'll see how that one comes out.
I don't think there was any contact. You just kind of... The car slid up into... I honestly lost track of who we were on board with, but it looks like
Cruz McVie, Gowans, and Alex.
Yeah, it looks like he just kind of slid into Cruz, and Cruz held his line at the edge of the track, and just the trajectory kind of put him more into Cruz, and then just kind of went around. And Simmons, speaking of going around, Simmons is going around again.
Where are you going? Hold your brakes. We didn't see what happened with the not holding the brakes of that second race earlier on, did we?
No, we didn't.
No. Oh, Simmons has hit the wall. Oh, yeah, car's cooked. Look at the front right. Just get out of the way, dude. Just let it roll, let it roll, let it roll, let it roll. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, look at that front wheel. It's gone. It's actually facing the wrong way.
I think there might have been an issue with Cruz.
Cruise control?
Yeah, I don't think he's in control right now. Yeah, he's not in control now.
He's cooked. Oh, look at that car. Front end is gone.
He's not cooked, he's burnt.
Oh, he's hit it there. Oh, and the other car behind him just glanced it as well. Who was that? Was that Cook? No.
I think it might have been Doug.
It's too hard to tell at the moment with these boys. These walls are getting in the way, and it's really making it hard to see the liveries under pace. You got Joshua Horton leading them out. We've got 11 minutes in, 11 minutes left for the feature heat as we're coming through. If there's someone out there you want to see, let us know. They're dropping like flies at the moment. But the battles are still everywhere. Wakefield on the bottom has got Alex Zizekas and Elliot D following him through. Zizekas is putting some immense pressure there on Wakefield. Wakefield was on the back of Dougie Gowans, but Dougie Gowans has left him for dead. It's taken about 2 seconds out of him there, Gowans. Cracking job. Look at the paces we're coming through here. Here we've got at the moment, we've got Stephanie Piccoli on the outside. Oh, she's giving someone a bit of a slap. And she's taking the outside line. Is she going to come out through the wall? Yes, they are. Is everyone cleared that exit wall? Good. If that red wall is red from blood and guts and petroleum, nothing else. Kevin Wakefield out to Zizekas. Oh, Wakefield mistimed that corner. He's called something in. I'm not sure if there's contact or not, but he has called it in. Alex has got past him, and so has Elliot D as they're coming through. And the top screen, we've got the boys going for it again. Oh, my lordy. Where are we? Where are we? And what the hell is going on? That's a big question. Oh, we've had nothing but carnage galore tonight, ladies and gents, but we're still continuing on and fighting for the points everywhere. We've got Greg Cook at the moment being chased down by Thomas Cena and Trev Mortimer. In front of him is David 747 Simmons, he's in the way. He's the blue flag car. He's got to get out of there and get out of there quickly. Is he going to be able to get out there without getting in the way? He's done a reasonable job on it on a very, very, very tight part of the track. So great work there. Greg Cook is showing some good pace tonight. He's doing extremely well.
Yeah, he really is. And, well, I was going to say things about him, but given my ability to commentator's curse, I'm just not going to say anything for his own sake.
Isn't... Hang on. One five seven.
I think that's the
David Simmons, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the incident with Dines.
Yes, I think you're right. He must have moved across.
Yeah, it looked like from that first angle we saw, like, you and I both agreed that it seemed
Looked
more
like
like
Dines went across him, yeah. It's a tough one because they're looking at, we're looking at from an angle and they're looking at off markers on the road, like they'll be looking at the white line and stuff like that and see who's moving where. They'll see that a lot better than what we will. We just got to see the perspective line rather than an accurate line. It's like when you see the F1s.
We have to pay attention to all the other chaotic and wacky things going on. Speaking of, it's like that Piccoli went around.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, so Alex, contact with Piccoli's in an incident. The incident with that we saw before with Wakefield and Alex. Oh my goodness. That was a late lunge through. Oh, I'm feeling for Steph there. Did that car just cut the track then to come across?
I don't know. That was the air raid sirens going on that. Good lordy.
Is that looked like that Carter Dines just pretty much cut the track and went straight into her.
Yeah, it was that corner that we had just gone through, coming up right here. Yeah, this is the replay.
Oh no, he's gone.
Yeah,
he's gone off track and nobbled her. Yeah, that'll be a Carter Dines drive through. He hasn't even tried to make the corner. I think he's just missed the brake marker and just gone whooshka.
Yeah, anyway. It looked like he was going at a shockingly high rate of speed, like it was almost sped up.
Yep. Almost like he was driving slot cars and not paying attention. No, I won't repeat that. Anyway, we've got bottom pack.
Oh
no. Mortimer and Cena. Oh, and you know what? You know how soft Thomasina voice is in when he's in the interviews and everything like that. And when he gets angry on comms, you can hear it. You can hear the pain in his voice, man. Here we go. 013 Carter Dines causing a collision lap 8. I think that was the lap we just saw.
Yep.
If I'm correct. Yep. So that was him getting a drive-through for contact with Piccoli. But the boys all setting it alight, still bumping into each other, and still I can't get it out of my head. Why? If it's not on, it's not on. Don't put your nose of the car in there. And they're still all doing it in heat 3, round 3. But we keep racing. We've got all the fun up the front. Joshua Horton is killing it as we speak. I'll put it on the bottom camera because we're coming up to the last few. Oh, no. Bowman.
David Bowman.
He hit. He's hit it. And
yeah.
Oh, here we go. He's coming around the corner. He's taken a quite aggressive line through there too. What's he done?
I think we're back on live action.
Oh, we're back on live action? Oh, there you go.
I think Suzuki's just murdered it.
Oh, I can hear him. He just requested tow.
Yeah.
He's hit that wall again. That's going to be the wall of champions, that is.
Yeah.
That blue and white arrow is supposed to go away from it. Here's the replay. Pit lane is closed at the moment.
Yeah, I hope we don't call a safety car again.
Oh, look at this. Oh, he has
Damn.
destroyed that. Oh, no. Pit exit is closed by the car. That's why we were in trouble last time because there was a car like that. I didn't even realize that was a pit exit. Whoa,
Yeah.
there you go.
You see why the safety car had the thing happen.
Yep, exactly. All right, Horton is expressing his interest in winning this race with 4 minutes to go. He is a whole total 3.38 seconds ahead. Second place, Jed Van Ermert has got himself 3/10 behind him and loving the dream. Daniel Byrne on his comeback run is 5 seconds off the pace of these boys, but he has got a total of 15 seconds behind him to Thomas Cooley. A nice big gap there.
But it ain't over yet. There's still a lot of time, and the still plenty of time for the turn 1 wall to go. It's a nice car you got right there. It'd be a shame if someone damaged it, and we have seen him hit it already.
Yep, Cam Hardwick did a great little move then on the boys in front of him. He's got nearly 2 passes done. He's got it down to Main Straight at the moment. He's got Shane Newlands behind him as well, and they're all having a great little bit of run. But Hardwick just passed these guys like they were standing still at that point.
Yeah, it was a great move.
Yeah. They have their own little... This is the backpack battles at the moment, and then cars after these guys are all lapped cars. So we've got a lot of lap cars at the moment. They're going to be getting in the way soon.
And someone off into the grass. I think that was Hardwick. Undoing all that work.
And
or most of that work at any rate.
That's the case with some of the drivers in the middle of the pack. It's that those little things like that cost a lot of positions as you go through the season, and it's just about learning about how to be more consistent. That's the difference with the runs of the front. The boys, oh, look at that. That was lucky. Oh, that was very lucky. Bit of a snap, and Cam Hardwick avoided him. Oh, not a great re-entry at all there by Mark Snow. Methinks that Mr. Snow might be getting a 5-second penalty or a warning for black and white warning for re-entry. 247 instant responsibility lap 10. Who's 240? Is Trev Mortimer. Okay, that was the incident we saw earlier on there where Trev cut inside a car and destroyed it. Oh my goodness, Snow nearly hit the wall. Oh, the wall that Mark Snow nearly hit. It's not the Great White Wall, is it? All right, my jokes are getting worse. Come on, boys. Oh, action afoot. Van Ermert is cruising across, nearly touched that back wall again too. So we've got him coming through. We've got Daniel Byrne in third. Thomas Cooley is dropping off a bit on Daniel Byrne. He can't quite keep up. He's about 8/10 slower per lap at the moment. But there you can see Daniel Byrne. He is within viewing distance of Jed Van Ermert with a minute to go, which is not going to really do much for him. But Joshua Horton cruising to another victory. So you get the first one and the third one. And it'll be at the pointy end again with the points. So the points are going to be critical today, mate, with some of the boys that were at the pointy end not faring so well. Danny Bartouche in 8th, so he's got some good points this round again, even though he got involved. Dougie Gowans has managed to get himself up into the points again. He's in 5th, so a tough slug all the way through this season. So our leading... Oh, here we go. Here's Joshua Horton. He's coming across the line, ladies and gentlemen. Heat 3 winner Joshua Horton from Vermilion Motorsports takes the round of the GR86 Warrior Brown Series, followed by Van Ermert and followed by Daniel Byrne in 3rd place as the battles from the minors are still going. Mortimer is having a bit of a stoush there with Thomas Cena. We've seen these boys fight to the very, very end of the race a few seasons ago and also a few weeks ago as they're bringing it across the line. You've got Thomas Cooley, Dougie Gowans in 5th, Greg Cook in 6th, and you can see Mortimer and Cena crossing in 7th and 8th, respectively. Danny Bartouche is coming across in 8th place with Elliot, I was going to say Elliot Lee. He's a soccer player. Elliot D in 9th place, followed by Kev Wakefield from Kevstar in 10th place. Not a bad recovery there for Kev, up 2 places. Chrissy Tomlin in 11th place, up 13 places for LCR tonight. Done a cracking bit of work there to recover from his second heat. Russell Gander from Vortex Sim Racing in, where is he? Where'd he go on me? Oh, everything's gone blurry. Oh, there he is in 12th place. Ash Clover in 13th. Brandon Hickman in 14th. Cameron Hardwick in 18th. Joey Black in 16th. Mark Snow in 17th. Shane Newens in 18th. Stephanie Bacoli in 19th. Carter Dines in 20th. 21st, Cruz McVie. 22nd, David Simmers. 23rd, David Bowman. 24th, Alex Dezikis after his drive-through before, so it cost him, unfortunately, in the end. He's had a great run tonight. Wayne Edwards, few little incidents on his own with the wall in 26th, 27th place, Mark Cochran. Ryan Price had an up-and-down event tonight in 26th place, 28th, Dean Sinkovich. And we've got a few boys that did not complete the safety car. Jason Depp finished in 29th, so great work there by Jason. There's Mr. young man from Vermilion going for Mr. Horton. He's trying to do a bit of donuts there, but he's struggling tonight. Yeah. Maybe some time to give it up, Josh. Alrighty. That was, I don't know. I really don't know how to explain tonight. I think the track won.
Yeah.
I really do. I really think the track won. That's the only way I can put it into words at the moment. I think the track won. I think the fact the track was so new and it was visible that a lot of drivers hadn't driven it a lot on there. And I think it was a track that if you haven't tamed it prior to the race was going to tame you. And I think it did that.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. This was we say this all the time. It feels like that this week can never be topped by the next week, and then it always tops it. But I don't think anything is topping this race for the sheer. I'm running out of superlatives to use, but it's definitely. I've never seen a single track have the same collective brain drain exhausted on drivers and the broadcast team like we saw on this. It was just absolutely wild.
Yeah, it was definitely an eventful night, to say lightly. I don't know what other part of it you can say is it was the racing was. There was some awesome racing. Let's put it there. There was some awesome racing, but yeah, it was one of those weird nights. All right, who we got? Who is the AM winner for tonight? Is it Ash is in there? I'm not sure what Ash is doing there.
He's the AM winner.
Ash Glover is the AM winner, and then we'll have Thomas Cooley as the Pro-Am winner. Then we'll have Daniel Byrne, Jed, then Joshua Horton coming through. All right, let's smash through these boys, and we'll get Ash Glover in. Ash Glover, welcome to the booth, mate. I think this might be the first time we've talked to you up here. Am I wrong in saying that?
No, that's first one, mate.
First one. So you've taken out the AMs tonight at a track where the track has taken out a lot of cars and opponents for you.
Yeah, what a cool track to race on.
Was it fun, or what was it from
heaps of fun. I really enjoyed it actually. The long sweeping tracks I'm not a massive fan of, but these intricate sort of ones with some tight turns and that are heaps of fun. And you got to be careful obviously. And I tell you, I nearly got cleaned up quite a few times, but just cars in front and from my own doing. But yeah, heaps of fun tonight. Really cool.
Yeah, was it? I mean, there was always someone around you, wasn't there? The track was quite compact.
Yeah, it was. I think with the safety cars and that, it did compress everything there a couple of times. But I kind of just got into a bit of a just a rhythm and a bit of a groove there, and I just sort of stayed with the guys that were sort of my pace, and it seemed to flow okay. I slowed down quite a bit for turn one a few times, and nearly hit the barriers. But it was really cool. Really
I think
cool.
that barrier, I'd, without exaggerating, I reckon that barrier took out at least 15 cars tonight.
At least. It's crazy. It was cool. Heaps of carnage. But awesome track to drive. Loved it.
I'm glad you liked it, mate. I wasn't sure how the drivers would like it because it looked like hell from the booth up here. Because without exaggeration, I think we showed more incidents than racing here tonight. So it was a lot of fun for the viewers, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say there's quite a few people that don't like it. I just try and stay just stay out of people's way a bit and just try and drive your own race, I think. And it seemed to work tonight. A lot of close calls, but I kind of got lucky a fair bit as well, I think, with a few cars crashing and just getting up to that pointy end a little bit in around the top 10, which is really cool. So I'm stoked.
You've done really well, mate. First time up in the booth, so congratulations on that. Do you have sponsors and people that support you out in the track?
Yeah, well, I've got the Trev Mortimer and Rogue Racing. He's he helps me out quite a lot. He helped me get back in and do a bit of sim racing, so helped me get delivery on the car and stuff. Koala Cartel as well. They've sort of helped me out a bit with just learning a little bit and learning how to drive tracks. And it's really good bunch of fellas. So.
Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations, Zood. Hopefully things will keep going your way and we'll see you up here again. Yeah. Congratulations on letting us pop your cherry in the league and getting up the top step.
Thanks, mate. Really appreciate it.
All right. Be good, Ash, and good luck for the rest of the season, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
All right, Mr. Watson, who have you got your little eye on tonight for interviewing? Who do you want to talk to?
I always interview the Pro-Am winner, so we'll stick with that.
Okay, cool. That would be Mr. Thomas Cooley. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pro-Am winner tonight from the Koala Cartel, a new team to the series at SRW. Mr. Thomas Cooley, how are you doing, mate? And Mr. Watson has got plenty of questions for you.
Yeah, doing all right, mate. I just tried to survive tonight, and obviously it worked.
Yeah, it worked to perfection. You know, we didn't really talk about you a whole lot, but I think that might have been the best case scenario because most of the people we talked about were because they were no longer moving after turn one.
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, I think I had 0 incident points over all 3 races, which I think is pretty pretty impressive for all 3. But yeah, I didn't have the pace for the front boys this week, so I was quicker than the blokes behind me, so I just tried to stay ahead of them.
I feel like we should give you like 10 bonus points for doing that because it's honestly more impressive than winning the race. But how did you just go out there and survive like that? Because as you saw, a lot of people struggle with that specifically.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the other boys were a lot quicker than me, even in Pracky, like all the other Koala Cartel boys. But I don't know. I knew I didn't have the pace, so I just backed it off a little bit and just tried to keep it out of the wall, and it worked. I think I made a 3-place overtake there in race 2, which got Cruz, Dan, and one other fellow. But apart from that, I don't know. I just tried to keep out of it and kept it clean there. So yeah.
Yeah, and you did an incredible job with that, and pretty much answered every question about your night. And he sponsors plugs and shoutouts you like to give?
All the Qual Cartel boys, I've only got back into sim racing, I think, like 3 or 4 weeks ago now, after like 5 years. So all those boys have been helping me get up to speed pretty quickly. Easy Motorcycle Spares, that's a big one. Go there for all your bike parts, especially if you've got an R1. He's got plenty of those ones. Yeah, but all the Goose boys as well. So I don't know, we're just a group of mates just driving around and having fun, and I guess helps that we're not super slow, I guess. But yeah, so
Yeah, absolutely not. Fantastic run for you and the guys, and well, hopefully we're talking to you again next week.
yeah, let's hope so.
Excellent, mate. Well, Thomas, congratulations, mate, and good luck for the rest of the season, buddy. I hope it all pans out for you.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Have a good night,
Cheers.
lads.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are up at the pointy end now. We've got the top three that came through. We've got Joshua Horton, Jed. One of them's missing. Who disappeared? Daniel Byrne disappeared. We were just about to talk to you, Daniel. Where are you? All right, we'll skip Daniel. We'll go to Jed. And if Daniel pops in, we'll drag him back in. How's that sound? Jed Van Hermit, welcome to the room, mate. Congratulations on an epic drive through Heat 3 of Round 3 of the Warren Brown Tools GR86 series, mate. How was that out there for you, man?
Yeah, it was good. It was a bit hot out there. Temperatures were like 40 degrees, so that made it challenging. And this track isn't the easiest otherwise.
How was that blue and white arrow object at the end of turn 1? That claimed so many lives. Did you clip that a few times as well?
Yeah, I hit it in the first race. That ended
That's
it.
right. Yep.
And then I hit it in the Heat 3, and that gave me massive damage.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So the fun aspect of it sort of disappeared after that wall got involved?
Yeah, but it was still fun trying to hot lap, keep the pace up with damage. But yeah, it's not great, that wall.
So you had damage all the way through Heat 3?
Yeah, basically from like lap 3.
Oh, wow. So you were just nursing the car. You were in a good gap. You were in it. You had Daniel Byrne behind you, and you had a fair bit of distance between Mr. Horton. So it was you were.
Yeah.
So you were just nursing the car through and just making sure that you kept off the walls for the rest of the race.
Yeah, basically. It was pretty calm race after that. Nothing really happened. No safety cars.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like your adrenaline levels dropped right off after that because you were in cruise control for such a long while. Let me tell you, the action around behind you and everything like that, carnage galore. So when you watch it back, you'll have a bit of a giggle on some of the things that happened out there, mate. But it's good to see you out there on track, mate, and having a bit of fun. That's what we're all about. Congratulations on a podium again tonight. So that was a great bit of work. Who gets you out on track and supports you racing, mate?
Pole Racing on YouTube. That's who I race for.
Mum, dad, family, girlfriends.
Yeah, and also mum and dad, I guess. They pay for internet and power.
Well done, mate. Well, congratulations, dude. Hope to see you on track again and tearing it up. And we'll see how the tracks are going forward. This one was a bit scary for a lot of drivers, but you came out the pointy end. Very well done, mate.
All right, thanks. See ya.
All right, cheers, buddy. Take care. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Jed Van Hermit taking second place tonight behind Joshua Horton. We were hoping to talk to Daniel Byrne on his comeback from Carling Motorsports, but he has disappeared on us. If he does come back, we'll have a chin wag. But we're going to bring in the champion tonight for round 3 of the Warren and Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. Took out the first heat, came through the second one, and took out the third. Once you're in front, mate, you're a hard man to catch. You're best to be kept under reins, at least someone in your toe, in your rear mirrors, because you're an absolute weapon when you're free.
Yeah, look, it was good to be back out there. I got the pedals back this week, so I hope it showed. But yeah, being out the front, I love it.
You did well, mate. You took 2 out of the 3, so that was a cracking workout there. How was the track, mate? Because you destroyed yourself. Was it the second one? That you hit the wall? Was the first one? I can't remember anymore.
First one, I
The
think.
first one. What the hell was in your head? You were like miles ahead, and then all of a sudden you hit that wall with like, oh man, maybe he's fallen asleep at the wheel.
It must have been some lead shaking around it there because I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. Very silly mistake.
You just lost that train of thought for a sec. Thought, no, you're in cruise control.
Yeah, I was like, well, I'll just relax a bit, but then relaxing a bit also means the turn in becomes relaxed, and then it's a silly mistake. I did get a beat ball, so I'm very thankful to have walked away with that one and still come back P3. But
yes, very very lucky. So what? At the end of the day, what's your thoughts on the track?
It is so gripped up. It's incredible. The car was bouncing like 24/7, and it was really hard. Turn 1, obviously. I don't even have to say anything. You know what's going on there.
Oh mate, don't worry. There's a lot of turn 1 action on this broadcast tonight. Let me tell you.
And the curbs were quite aggressive too. They like to pick up the inside wheel and throw the car around and try and make it grip roll, which was exciting. But look, we pushed through and we made the most of it.
Well, we saw a lot of cars nearly rolling. We saw one car roll. You could see that the grip was horrendous in some of the parts where there was a lot of action where we were seeing 2 wheels go up, and it's amazing. The curbs were very aggressive, aren't they? Here, it's supposed to be a Formula E track, and I don't understand why the curbs are so aggressive.
Well, I don't think they want them to use them. I think they're made like that to damage the cars. But
yeah.
I mean, you can use them in an 86, so I'll take what I can get.
Well, you can use them. You can almost get it. You can probably get airborne as well when you can get it. I've seen you get airborne before taking curves. That's no exaggeration. But all right, what about the layout and the way these sort of chicanes, but really just walls in the way? Because there's a couple of spots there.
It was really odd because there's no braking markers for them, so it's kind of just brake when you feel like it, which is really odd. But same boat, you can't see where the wall protrudes behind the tire barriers, so you're just sort of turning blindly, and it's actually pretty scary. And I got a 2x like 2 out of 3 races, so it's pretty spooky.
Well, mate, cracking effort tonight. Good to have you back in the saddle and doing well. Pedals are back. Has it seen a better performance out of you? I think tonight was a bit more consistent. You really just did one major mistake, and that was clipping that wall at one point. So you would have had a nice clean sweep tonight. But cracking effort out there, mate. Good to see you on track. Who gets Mr. Joshua Horton out on track and supports you, mate?
First of all, big shout out to the guys at SRW. They put on some great races, and I urge everyone to get in and get amongst it. It is so much fun. But as for me, I race for Vermilion Esports, and our sponsors are Hymo Setups, Burb Designs, thecartshop.com.au, Supernova Motorsports, Lewis Great Date Online Coaching, and Vermilion X Coaching.
Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations. It's a very tight ladder at the moment up there. So I think tonight you would have opened up a little bit of the gap there. But a few boys have consistency out there. So it's going to be an interesting season going forward. Congratulations, buddy. And we'll possibly chat to you next week. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how the story goes. It's next week should be pretty interesting.
Yes, it will be. It's going to be an absolute cracker. And as usual, a triple sprint. So that part won't be a mystery. It'll just be the track and how it behaves and how the drivers around it behave. Congratulations, Zood. We'll chat to you soon, and good luck.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy your night.
Take care, brother. Well, gents, well, viewers, thank you very much for a cracking night. Mr. Watson, that was one of the more carnage-infested sessions we've watched.
Yeah, I am exhausted after that one. That is...
It was draining, wasn't it?
Yeah. And like it was super noticeable, like I said, most of the way through Heat 2, like right before we got the safety car, like when the initial incident happened, it was like, wow, how much time are we going to have left? It's only going to be 13 minutes left. What in the world?
It is. You know what? People will probably laugh if you say this, but I am knackered after that race, and I wasn't even in the car. It was just the excitement, the screaming, the incidents. I bet you Kobe's fingers downstairs from trying to find replay all the time. He's probably heard as well. He's got arthritis. He's going to hook me up with some RSI bills soon because that was just replay after replay, and but also some really cool passes. So we shouldn't really, I guess, focus on all the replay side of it. There's some really good driving in there as well amongst all that. But I think these walls just shined a little bit more than the driving out there tonight, which is going to be an interesting one.
And that's the thing, too, is that a lot of the incidents weren't from people just being dumb or taking an opportunity to make a maneuver that they shouldn't. It's just, small mistakes that ended up having big consequences. That's the thing about this race. You can't blame anyone like, oh, that guy was driving like an idiot. It's like, no, just kind of stuff happened.
It was probably maybe what, 3 or 4 incidents really over the night, which were like driving incidents, putting people each other into the walls, but nothing really major tonight that strikes me. The rest of it was really, you're spot on the money there, mate. The rest of it was really the battle between the walls and the cars. And the walls won tonight. Let me tell you, the walls really won tonight.
I fought the walls and the walls
won. That's the one. That's the one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on that dulcet tone from Mr. Watson, the walls did win. The battle was out there on track. We saw some amazing racing, but we saw some amazing carnage as well. That wall tonight was at that turn 1 was nearly as good as the wall last week that would throw the cars back on track on last week's race. But tonight was an absolute cracker. We are on as a spectacular run next week. We are at Jerez, so that should be a cracker of a night. I like that track. It's going to be a lot more fun than this one, I believe, but we'll see how the boys handle it because it's always about how they prepare. Maybe they'll practice a bit more. They'll know the track's a bit better because tonight there was definite visibility of people not knowing the track that well, especially in the first race. But ladies and gentlemen, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification button. Help us out where you can. We're not making money from the broadcasts, but the algorithm could hopefully one day push us out to the ether or to more people watching. Special thank you out there to all our sponsors, PDD Driver Development, Moser Racing, Grim Industries, Shunt Scenery, Night Shift Apparel, and the legends that are Warren and Brown Tools. The boys at Warren Brown Tools bring us a lot of racing. Tuesday nights V8s, tonight's GR86s, and Sunday nights GT3. If you are a member, get in there. There's still some spots left in the GT3s. They're a lot of fun, and you get a chance to punt me off track as well. I take no prisoners, and I don't take a grudge, and I don't mind it. It happens. It's racing. Thank you very much for sticking with us tonight. Hope you enjoyed the carnage. Hope you enjoyed the racing. Come out and check us out on Sunday night. Thank you, viewers, and see you next week.